If you're seeing this before November 15th, come and let's talk about our full moon and Saturn going direct. I'm very excited for this. Our full moon's happening November 15th, and it's going to be at 15:31 UTC time. We also have Saturn going direct on November 15th at 2:21 a.m. UTC time. Okay, so translate your time zone as needed. The other really interesting part of this full moon is that Uranus, which is one of the rulers of Aquarius, along with Saturn, is also going to be in Taurus with the moon during the full moon. Basically, what that breaks down to is we're finally getting this really big look into, now that Saturn is direct and we have everything ordered within our spiritual lives the way that we need to, we're moving on, we're moving forward, we're going for that seat of power that we really, really want. What are we going to be required to do that might be a little bit different? This full moon is going to be a really big time of adjustment. It's like we're finally getting our legs back on the ground. We're finally getting our feet back on the ground, but that means we have to adjust to how we walk and where we're walking. How fast are we walking? Where are we going exactly? And it's gonna feel different. We are gonna feel different going into this full moon and Saturn going direct. Since Saturn is going direct, this is also a time where if you've been feeling, I've been feeling this, so I'm going to share this. If you've been feeling like these little tiny tests or like things are kind of slowly clicking into place, very small, very detailed. Yes, you did this correctly. Yes, you responded to this the way you needed to. Just tiny little clicks into place. Saturn going direct, we stop turning and the turn then tables, like it sets up. And when that happens, we're able to move forward and move on. So where are you going? Where are you going? And also it's probably going to look a little bit different than maybe previous times you have done this, because Uranus is retrograde and because Saturn was just retrograde. We're probably pulling on past experiences to create and build our future. What sort of power do we want for our future? Well, we've been considering what we've done in the past to be able to create that, especially on a spiritual level, bringing in old practices, bringing in practices of our human life into our spiritual life and our spiritual life into our human life. The crossover of those two things while Saturn in Pisces is really important. No matter really the area that you're looking at having these promotions in, it could be a promotion at your job or a social ranking or standard of some kind. There's a lot of different ways that could be applicable, so apply as needed. That's true. We're also going to be in Taurus for this full moon, so take time to rest and to digest and to allow yourself to really receive the information in your chest. Yes, that good old heart space, you know? This is also not a moon where you can like rush the information coming in. Taurus is a very slow moving energy. This moon is also going to be ruled by a Venus that's in Capricorn, which is also ruled by that Saturn that is in Pisces. And that Venus in Capricorn is a lot about the feminine archetypes going for their seats of power and kind of leaving behind old structures and old hierarchies. It's going to feel very different. This full moon is going to feel very, very, very different. Let your intuition lead you. Let your heart lead you how you need it to. The one thing that might cause resistance in this full moon, if the masculine energy internally has persistence of, we have to do this work has to be done, I have to do this, some sort of masculine persistence, okay, we have to work, something like that. That's a very general example, but applicable probably. Having there be a healthy conversation between your feminine and that masculine kind of voice that might keep popping up is going to be really important during this full moon, especially. It's going to be important for November 11th to the 19th while Venus is in Capricorn with Pluto, but it will be definitely important while the moon is in Taurus for the full moon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that one. Sometimes the tables turn, but they've been turning. Okay, they've been turning for months now. Saturn has been retrograde. And sometimes the turn is about to table on November 15th. So when the turn tables, we're able to ground things. We're able to take our turn, okay? The turn tables, we're not here to like readjust or reorder. No, I understand now and I'm moving forward. I'm taking my turn. It's my time. This is what I want. This is where I'm going. This is how I'm doing it. And that is what the full moon brings, including that Saturn retrograde. So gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep doing what you need to do. Keep up your brew. We're still moving through some pretty serious transits right now astrologically, so just keep about your wits, okay? And don't quit if you don't need to. We do need to rest. We are humans, so discern for yourself. And also, keep a brewing if you got things to do. And I'll talk to you soon. Also true.